If you're like me, you probably never thought you'd read those combination of words in your life. This is exactly the premise of a new viral game that's stealing the heart and attention of gamers everywhere. Umamusume Pretty Derby. And there's really only one word to describe it. Bizarre. Umamusume means horse girl. Really, I'm not making this up. Uma, literally meaning horse, and Musume, meaning girl. So when you put them together, you get literally a horse girl. You can see their horse features in their ears and tails, and the girl part, well, and basically everything else. All of them are striving to be the best horse girl by beating their fellow competitors. The gameplay itself takes idle management, combines it with a racing simulation, and layers on gacha elements. You have to manage your horse girl's energy levels, stats, and skills while adapting to occasional random events and of course, the famous beach event. After you train, you send your horse girl to increasingly challenging races, hopefully winning and becoming a legendary Umamusume. And of course, it wouldn't be a gacha game without having to pull for the various horse girls and support cards at abysmal rates. The most surprising part? It strangely works and actually creates a very deeply engaging experience. Umamusume's popularity is skyrocketing, making over $6.6 million in 18 days just outside of Japan alone, and it's topping the charts on Steam. The largest streamers and gaming content creators have all dabbled in it, trying to become the best stable master. But it's not just the game that's becoming popular. Umamusume has also created so much interest for Japanese horse racing that public interest and attendance for Japanese horse racing has seen an increase in a younger, more diverse audience, especially among women. The devs even had to issue an etiquette guide for fans who are visiting stables to visit their favorite characters. While the bizarre, novel premise drew people in to try it out, there's a reason why people are continuing to play it for hours. And spoilers, it's not just because they're cute anime girls. Each character is based on a real Japanese racing horse. While all the horse girls are obviously female in the game, the racing horse that they're based off of can be male. Their real-life horse counterpart also explains why the characters have seemingly unusual names, as all names must follow the strict guidelines of the Japanese Racing Association. For example, names cannot be odd or eccentric, whatever that means, or too close to another famous horse. This means that owners need to get creative with their names and often use a horse's pedigree or their own superstitions for inspiration. Additionally, the characters will often have their physical appearance and personality mirror their horse counterpart. For example, Special Week has a white streak in the middle of her hair, matching her IRL counterpart's white streak on her face. Her purple eyes and purple ribbons also mirror the real Special Week's purple mask. Another fan favorite is Goldship, who is unpredictable at his best, but an asshole at his worst. His racing career started in 2011 and won 13 races, including the first and third legs of the Japanese Triple Crown. He's an incredible racer, but also has a feisty temperament which gained him a lot of fans. But would you still be a fan if he lost you $135 million US? During the 2015 Takarazuka Kinen, Goldship reared right when the gates opened and finished a grand total of second to last. This incident is called the 12.1 billion rear, since fans betted a total sum of 12.1 billion yen on Goldship winning the race. His jockey famously commented, "I'm sorry to those who supported him, but that's typical of him. I hope you'll think of that as part of his personality." Another fan favorite character is Haru Urara. Haru is a small, pink-haired, and cheery horse girl whose lore centers around her indomitable spirit despite never winning a single race. The horse Haru Urara gained national popularity in Japan in 2003. Unlike other horses, she wasn't popular because of her victories, but instead, she was popular because of her incredibly long string of consecutive losses. 113 to be exact. In comparison, Symboli Rudolph only ran 16 races in their career. Goldship raced 28 times, and Ogre Cap at 32. The closest horse featured in Umamusume is Wonder Acute at 48 races. Even through her very numerous losses, she gained popularity as a symbol of perseverance and tenacity. In June 2003, after garnering her 80th consecutive loss, her story was picked up by the Japanese media and was called the shining star of losers everywhere. Her fans loved her so much that you can buy Haru Urara toys, stickers, train tickets, and more. She retired in August 2004 and is living quite happily in Onjuku, Chiba. Her owners post a photo every year with a tiara and updates on how Haru is doing. But very excitingly, in May 2019, Haru Urara ran in a soft girls gathering, which is basically a time trial for older, retired racehorses. She ran a time of 16.54 seconds and won first place, achieving her first and only victory. The final horse girl featured in this video is Silence Suzuka. He is known as one of Japan's fastest turf racehorses, unbeaten on turf from 7 to 10 furlongs. He's known for his signature runaway racing style, where he would burst ahead at the very beginning and then maintain his lead for the entire race, which you can also see in his character's gameplay in Umamusume. Tragically, his career was cut short in 1998 due to a severe leg injury during the Autumn Tenno Show. Horse races are systematically categorized into grades, G1, G2, and G3, with G1 representing the highest designation. The grade is determined by several factors, including the size of the purse, the amount of added prize money, and the historical significance and prestige of the race. Most higher graded races also add their own additional qualifications, such as a minimum amount of prior prize money earned or placing top 3 in a G2 or G3. Additionally, G1s can either be international or domestic, with the primary differences being on scope and participation criteria. Diving more into specific races, the Japanese Triple Crown is a series of 3 highly coveted races specifically for 3-year-old thoroughbreds. Achieving victory in all 3 is so rare that only 6 horses have ever done it in Japanese history. The 3 legs of this series are the Suzuki Show, the Tokyo Yushin, and Kukuka Show. The Suzuki Show is held annually in April at the Nakayama Racecourse, and it's the shortest of the 3 races at 2,000 meters. It's famously known as the test of speed for a shorter distance. Tokyo Yushin, or the Japanese Derby, serves as the second leg of the Japanese Triple Crown. This race is held over 2,400 meters at the Tokyo Racecourse in late May or early June every year, and this leg is often known as the Test of Luck. The third and final event of the Triple Crown is a Kikuka Show. It's held over the longest at 3,000 meters at the Kyoto Racecourse in October, and because it's the longest, it's aptly named the Test of Strength. Umamusume also reflects these various distances, as you need to train for more stamina for the later, longer races. Other than the Triple Crown, we have the Tenno Show, which is an international G1 horse race held twice annually. The spring race is held at the Kyoto Racecourse in late April or early May. It's the longest G1 race in the country at 3,200 meters. Notable record breaker includes Kira-san Black, who beat the world record for the 3,200 meter distance in 2017. Mirroring the race's IRL requirements, Umamusume requires characters to have exceptional stamina and endurance to win. The Autumn Tenno Show takes place at the Tokyo Racecourse in late October. It's a middle distance of 2,000 meters and considered the first leg of the Japanese Autumn Triple Crown, and not to be confused with the earlier Japanese Triple Crown. In the game, the Autumn Tenno Show is a critical mid-career objective, testing a horse girl's adaptability to middle distance and often serving as a gateway to the year-end races. The Japan Cup is one of the most prestigious global races, with a purse that often exceeds 8 million USD. This is an international G1 held on the last Sunday of November at the Tokyo Racecourse, and is a middle distance of 2,400 meters on turf. Umamusume characters that have won the Japan Cup are Vodka, Special Week, and Tokai Teo. Last but not least, there are also 2 unique all-star races, where the majority of the field is selected by a vote from racing fans. The first is the Takarazuka Kinen. Held in late June, it serves as the summer Grand Prix for fan-voted races. Earlier mentioned horse Silence Suzuka won in 1998. The second all-star race is known as the Arima Kinen. and it's often considered the more prestigious race as it occurs around Christmas and often serves as the last run for many famous horses before retirement. Winning the Arima Kinen in Umamusume is a testament to a horse girl's enduring popularity and strength, often marking a triumphant end to a season or career. The game stays faithful to each race's IRL narrative and attributes. As you progress through the racing calendar, it allows the game to have a series of thematic challenges that you must learn in order to win. Through training and some luck, you might be able to overcome some losses that your horse girl's counterpart couldn't overcome in the real world, creating a new and fresh narrative for your own Umamusume. Umamusume is still a bizarre game, but it really does a wonderful job staying true to its source material and adapting it in various ways, from the character design to the racetracks and more. You'll notice that each character has different friendships, personalities, and feelings towards other characters and races. This mirrors their horse counterparts' history. For example, Goldship may kick you when winning a race just because she feels like it. Meanwhile, Silent Suzuka feels solemn towards the fateful Autumn Tenno show, as that's where they injured themselves IRL. And Haru's just happy to be here. Umamusume effectively repackages a very traditional, often niche sport like horse racing into a much more accessible and emotionally captivating game, allowing millions of new fans to learn and partake in horse racing in both its anime girl and real horse form. The best part is that it's just a fun game. It captures the thrill of cheering for your favorite character as they race around the track with their competitors. Very similar to other sports where you're cheering for your favorite team as they compete with their rivals. So don't let this anime aesthetic fool you. Give it a chance, and you may find yourself cheering for your favorite horse girl.